Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. If I put my mask on, does it look a lot better?
It does.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, because you're not two-toned.
Yeah.
You've got that spray-on tan
Yeah.
to imitate what it's going to look like if people go outside in the sun a lot wearing a mask. They're going to be tan, their eyes, the top of their nose, and their forehead.
You're still making me hungry, though.
You do still look like fried chicken.
Yeah, I do look delicious. That's true, but that's kind of crazy. I wonder how many people are going to start having some issues with that. Vicky said, you know what, you can maybe spray a cotton ball or cloth and apply the tan spray to your nose and cheeks. You don't have to look or sport the mask tan. I'm just saying it looks good on you. But, yeah, I mean, mine was, simulated. But, yeah, we got a text today. There's one of our listeners, their son is a lifeguard at Rapids, and he has just basically what's going on with me. He's got a big old mask tan on his face. And I was thinking about people that are going to Disney this weekend or they're going to Universal. I assume everybody's going to be getting mask tans, correct? So,
yeah.
Are you going to need to get like the fake spray-on tan to try to cover up where the mask was to try to even out, or is everybody going to be two-tone? Because it, depending upon how intrusive your mask is, you can see on my face, I mean, it does.
It's pretty two-tone.
It's pretty two-tone.
You're going to have to get something to block your tan part of your face and then lay out.
You're going to need to wear better sunblock, too, on the forehead and upper area that's not covered by the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good on you. You look dynamite.
You think so? You like it? Okay. So that's what I guess somebody's going to be looking at. It'll be interesting to see if that starts becoming a thing. You never know. Like, how do you even know, like, what has become a thing anymore? I'm so baffled by just what is becoming things and what is going to be the next thing.
Yes, there's much confusion out there.
Mm-hmm. If you're trying to figure it all out, it doesn't make any kind of sense. But there you go. I got a couple photos there. Looks great. It is, yeah, it's kind of a weird. This is makeup. Is that what the last round was, Virginia?
Yeah. So you aren't getting dark enough with the spray-on tanner.
Uh-huh.
So I just brought in. It's called Sally Hansen Airbrush, and this is the kind of stuff they use in photo shoots. And it just makes you really dark really quick.
I'm not going to lie. Sally Hansen sounds hot. Who is this Sally Hansen? Is she the maker?
She's got a whole line of stuff. A lot of nail products, a lot of grooming products. Sally Hansen been in the game. Something tells me she's old as shit.
Sally is an old but hot name. An old hot name, I feel like. Oh, Sally. Yeah, Sally.
Yeah, you got me wondering, who is Sally Hansen? Is she still alive?
I don't give a shit. I do. I don't want to. That came out so dicky. That's not what I meant.
Screw her.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say
Screw this Sally Hansen.
I was just saying.
Sally Hansen's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was an American businesswoman who founded Sally Hansen, a manufacturer of women's nail and beauty products. Bitch died back in the 60s.
Rest in peace, Sally. I meant no disrespect. I just meant I didn't feel like hearing about your story from Virginia.
She was born in 1908.
Whoa, that was a big year for Sally's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple other comments here. One about the tattoos. No regrets. Shared one that my daughter had given me yesterday. Of a party she went to with a girl that had her own at-home ink gun. And this is like their rowdiest friend, too. Like, this girl is just always hammered.
Yeah.
And she was hammered when she was given the tattoo. My daughter's like, she was blackout drunk. Like, I can't believe this guy would be like, yeah, give me a tattoo.
He's probably blackout drunk, too.
She wrote Trump 202 and then, like, a line. Like, it looked like she fell asleep as she was doing the last part of it. Ashley, she sent an email, said, yeah, it took a while for my husband to respond since he's working. but I'm attaching his terrible tattoo to this. He has this poorly drawn Surfer S on his upper thigh. This is a result of staying up all night drinking and letting your coworker with a new tattoo gun and a Xanax problem try out his new equipment on you. It makes me laugh every time I see it. That looks about, like the look at the S. Like the bottom S is.
And
bottom part of the S is not the same as the top part of the S.
And you
I
know
don't know if
that
it's supposed to be that way or
the
not.
guy on Xanax was trying to sell it to him like, dude, this looks really good.
They do.
This shit looks good.
They
Shows.
It's hard to sell something though on Xanax because you're so understated.
You're right.
Like, bruh, it's just great. Trust me.
That would be more like it. But if the guy getting it also is on Xanax, he's gonna like it too.
Well, it sounds like this girl's going around to their whole friend circle and is trying to be like, come on, let me give you a tag. Come on.
Come on, guys, I'm almost about to pass out.
This is going to be so great.
Guys, I'm on Molly. Let me do a tat.
Yeah. There's a lot of them out there, but I think more and more people are probably doing this because people love to get tatted. The tattoo shops are closing down, so
Yep.
I think people are ordering their own at-home tattoo guns.
This is not going to be the first wave of bad tats we see.
Now this is just the beginning.
It is.
Nicole from the Pizzle said, I wanted truly, madly, deeply on my lower belly, and the artist did it too big, and so they put deeply on my lower backside. So, of course, it's not good thing to have when your 5-year-old daughter asks you what it says.
I want
Hashtag
it
drunk nights.
Deeply
Oh my god!
on my ass.
How did it go so wrong? Holy shit!
Truly, madly, deeply.
Oh my god!
If you say so.
That's probably, you probably tried to make it in your mind. You probably looked in the mirror so many times going, all right, maybe it's going to look better. Each time you look and you're like, shit, this looks so
No,
terrible.
It looks terrible.
That's pretty awesome. Heard a lot of good things about Hamilton. I was asking yesterday is what was on my mind. I might invest on that. It's on Disney Plus. I'm not going to sign up for Disney Plus just to watch it, though. So if I can get it through the on-demand, I might check it out there.
You had Disney Plus because you tried to cancel it, right?
Yeah, the Queen did. Yeah, I knew I was only going to get it for the 7-day trial, and that's why Ken and I we bust through the Mandalorian, which is great. And I don't know what I'm going to do when they come out with the second season because I liked it. But that's the thing that's tough about some of these shows. You know, now we're spoiled, and do you want to pay for a show? And I don't want to keep ordering it and then canceling it, ordering it and canceling it, because all I want to do is see maybe 10 episodes of the second season of The Mandalorian.
Well, that's why you have the bird over here.
Yeah.
Your family, I
Yeah.
own it. Or not own it, but I have the membership.
Yeah.
Just I'll give you my information, or I can like,
Come over, have a little watch party.
whatever.
Yeah.
Give you my laptop. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Because I don't see myself
Don't
continuing
pay
to
for
sign up
that.
for this. Yeah.
I believe if you order that, they assume you've got 4 people living in your house. I don't have anybody living.
Wah,
Chewy
wah.
ain't watching shit.
He's not, huh?
No.
He's blind.
All right. I can already hear there's a fucking tone in your voice.
Yeah.
Reel it in,
Here-
Sinicki.
Here it comes.
Reel it in.
Here it comes. So Kay said, it's really good stuff. I'm a theater buff. Putting that aside, though, I think you would like it. It basically takes the mostly historical accurate story of Alexander Hamilton and sets it to a mostly hip-hop soundtrack. It's wonderfully done and includes actors of all colors and ethnicities. Even my non-theater loving husband and kids enjoyed it. Jaybird, you may like it too because there are 2 rap battles between Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton. Also, even through the filmed version, you can feel the energy through many of the songs. I should mention, though, there is very little dialogue. It is mostly all sung or rapped. Virginia, you enjoy the theater, so you and Mags may like and appreciate the staging.
Yeah, I think I really would like it. I just haven't been able to do it yet. I couldn't afford the tickets. It was very pricey when it toured through South Florida.
I get it, though, when the theater bug grabs you. I was singing my heart out when I first heard Grease. Tell me more, tell me more. Nothing? I'll go fuck myself.
Again?
How can you guys not sing along on a Grease sing along? We all know that one.
We just don't love it. It's kind of tired.
That's my act.
Got it.
Tired.
That's what I do.
Kind of my thing.
That's what I do. If you're tired of it, that's what I do. What would you say is the best movie that has a musical artist act in it? And it's expanded a little bit because now more than ever, you see these. In fact, I was really impressed that I watched Aladdin for the first time. This is the live action one that Disney did. And Will Smith sings in that.
Really?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's singing. He's rapped before, but, how many artists now? You've got The Rock. He sings.
You're welcome.
It doesn't, they have those kind of show-tuney type stuff where you don't really have to have a great voice.
And they go to school, they go to,
they train them, yeah.
And they find the key that they are going to excel in and say, live in here, The Rock.
Yeah, and you can make it work.
Totally.
And then, we were talking even this week about Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch, and he's done so much good stuff. I saw him in Patriot Day. I mean, he's so much more an actor now than he is, you would even think, a musical artist.
Our boy Ice, Vanilla Ice, is an actor now.
You're right.
Legit actor, because he's friends with Adam Sandler.
He's like Schneider. Rob Schneider gets in all the movies. He was in the Wrong Missy.
I mean, you just gotta get
Vanilla Ice was at the end, had a cameo.
Just become friends with Adam Sandler.
Phase out Schneider and put more Vanilla Ice.
He should have.
He should have.
Vanilla Ice's part was definitely better than Rob Schneider's in that movie.
It's funny, anytime you talk shit about Rob Schneider, most people agree with you, but there's always like 3 or 4 people that defend Rob Schneider.
There's a few things he's done that I liked. I mean, he's not on the higher end scale of entertainers, but here's a few things I enjoy.
It was surreal for what happened with our fight, because when I was growing up, we recorded off VHS a Young Comedians Tour show on HBO, and my dad and my mom loved it, and Rob Schneider was one of the features in it. So I was watching Rob Schneider since I was 8 years old.
Okay, yeah.
So to be in a fight with him and not understanding what was happening, I was like, this is so fucking surreal.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was going to happen.
You can go back for a while. I'm trying to think of what would be the best, and it's got to be the best movie. Now, the other thing that you're going to throw into it, too, is you've got Ludacris. He's done a lot of really legit.
He has.
Fast and Furious.
Your boy Neil Diamond would have to be in the running. He's the jazz singer.
Oh, I haven't seen that, man. That's before my time.
Well, it's before my time, too. Didn't stop me. The jazz
Dude,
singer.
your references are so old.
Dude.
Neil Diamond? Oh, yeah. Fuck Neil Diamond. Yeah, Hall of Fame singer. Yeah, screw him. He's old. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck Neil Diamond.
You said it all for me.
I agree with your ass.
You ageist bastard.
Ditto.
Fuck Neil Diamond. Fuck Chewy.
What the shit?
I know,
You're gonna allow that?
That's crazy.
You're in charge of this
I
outfit?
can't stop anything, man.
You're in charge of this outfit? You're allowed that shit?
I got rambunctious women all around me. I'm like, I felt it's better just stay out of their way.
You are. You're surrounded by honey badgers.
Yeah, trust me. I've tried to take them all on at one point in my life, and that's why a wise man just is like, nah.
I think Virginia's the real reason why I'm not married. I'm afraid
Yeah.
that, oh my gosh, it's gonna turn into that.
Yeah. DJ Khaled was in Bad Boys for Life that I just saw. It's a minor part, but it still would count. And that, honestly, was a very solid movie. I would have given it an A. And if you say best movie that has a musical act in it or artist, then that would count.
I got a lot of answers, but I'm afraid to give them.
I'll start with that because I'm trying to think, okay, can you beat that one?
I mean, Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard, too fucking old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Bad Boys for Life better than... But that's a good reference, though.
She's great in that. And her first name was what, Virginia, in the movie? I asked you this yesterday.
Trixie.
It was Rachel.
Damn it.
Damn you, Cindy.
Sorry.
Yeah, somebody said Tyrese, pretty good actor. That's right. He's done a lot of big R&B songs. And was he Fast and Furious? Was that him?
I don't
think
know,
for a while.
Kevin. There's 11 movies and I haven't seen one of them.
Yeah, I think I saw the first one. I think that was the one he was in.
Your girl, Virginia's girl, Kelly Clarkson. She was in...
Justin from Kelly.
She was, and they run that movie all the time on HBO. It's out of all the movies HBO has, they're gonna run some bullshit like that. Who's making that decision?
The one that you could throw out there too would be Mandy Moore.
I love her.
Yeah, she did A Walk to Remember.
If you're looking to feel slightly depressed, put Walk to Remember in.
Okay.
And I thought this too. I just watched Midway over the weekend. She was in Midway.
I love A Walk
Great
to
in it.
Remember. Your boy Switchfoot has a great song in that one.
Dare You to Move?
There's a couple of them in there.
Yeah, Switchfoot's solid. 2004, I think, is when that was a hit.
I think you're right. We were at Wild 95.5. I was just learning the ropes. How far I've come.
Still haven't figured them out.
Who put a nickel in you during the podcast?
Jeez, I know, right?
Someone finally came to life.
Yeah.
Fucking sleeping
She's
all
here
morning.
now.
Bullshit dirt stories, kind of B-sides.
Oh, whatever. Bullshit audio. Fucking Friends.
I have to
Get out of
I
here.
gotta work in tandem with
Friends was his
Virginia
top piece of audio.
with the dirt. I always gotta have the audio ready for. And there's sometimes it's my fault that the radio people put out shitty audio.
I should have dick punched you for that Lisa Kudrow alone.
Well, good luck finding it. In
The audio or your dick?
in your face, my dick.
Somebody said Ice Cube. He's had a lot of good movies. Friday.
The one serious one from the 90s, and I watch it every time, where is it Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, it is Boys
In the Hood. Gee, I blanked. That's
Yeah.
a good movie,
That's a great movie.
but it's also depressing. It gets depressing.
Yeah, he's arguably been in some of the best. Yeah, Boys in the Hood. Ride Along, he's done.
He was in the one with Higher Learning. I saw that in the theater.
Okay.
You guys saw that, Higher Learning, right?
I've never seen that one.
Never.
I get it.
Why are you still surprised?
I don't know.
Yeah, Barbershop, Get Hard. He's in all those. Yeah, he's yeah, that's just it. A lot of them do multiples. Somebody said that Dave Matthews, he's a big character in Winn-Dixie. Do you remember that? Anybody ever seen that movie?
Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
Is it about the grocery store?
It's
think
on,
so.
it's on Netflix.
Oh, Zendaya. Yeah, she's been in some good movies, and she's got a hit. Justin Timberlake.
That's a Disney girl.
Yeah, Timberlake's on. It should be in there.
Yeah.
He's been in several things. He was great in the Facebook movie, Social Network. I thought he was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so all some solid suggestions there. Got a new original song here that Becky, Doug, Brady, and Julia have done. Says, love you guys, and we got a fun little song. Feel free to change it. We live in Jupiter, and we love fishing and boating, and it sucks when people either don't know or don't care about sea life. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. So they have a manatee song by a Fanatee family.
I love it. A song bringing some notice to their issue. I love it.
Yeah, just got to record this and start pumping it out. It says, it's a no-wake zone, so slow the F down. You don't see manatees speeding through your town. It's summertime and it's so good. Slow down by the boat ramp like you know you should. I'm at the boat ramp and my boat is rocking. I'm no jerk, but now I'm shit talking. The family put this in?
I like this family.
Me too.
Edgy.
You made the water swell, so now I have to yell, slow down, slow down. It's a no-wake zone. Slow down, slow down. You're in a manatee home.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, finally somebody's defending the manatees.
Do boaters not know? Can they not read? The sign says, slow down for manatee.
I like the sass Kevin's putting in.
Kevin, you're going to get yourself a part in this video in a
Oh, I
manatee
hope so.
outfit.
Can I be the manatee?
If you don't be careful, you're going to be in a manatee outfit real
With my
quick.
stupid two-tone face.
I love your manatee sass.
Mask on. Calling all mermaid chicks, pirate dudes, and posh boaters, it's time for you to slow down your motors. Let's be fanaties and be cool. If you can't idle, then find a pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
right
great
there.
song.
That
There you
is.
go.
Thank you, Becky.
Get in the lab. Get it done.
Nice
Yeah.
work.
Put it down.
How about that? That's what we all need. Is there a hit manatee song? Does anybody know of one? I don't know of a hit Manatee song.
Just with my fake group when I was a kid, we had a song called Mr. Manatee. The very first group I ever was with my buddy JR.
Okay.
I was 9, he was 10, and the name of our group, we were a glam rock band called Lipstick, and we had a song called Mr. Manatee, and basically all we did was take, you know that song, Mr. Telephone Man?
Yeah.
It was Mr. Manatee. That was our song.
Well, that's not well worked.
We were 9, dude.
Yeah. I get it.
What's your name? Lip shit?
Lipstick.
Oh.
We had several hits, Virginia. Lake Park bound, only in the Pennington household.
Lake Park started, Lake Park bound.
Yes.
We ain't going any further.
People are asking for a close-up of my face because I can't get my face that close. I'll just show you the photo that I took on KVJ TV. If you're watching this, that is one version, and then there you go. So
That
I do
picture
look like,
doesn't look horrifying at all.
yeah, I do look like I'm chocolate coated, so that's part of the issue. So, but yeah, that's there you go. Bet paid off, right?
Beware the mask tan.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see. There's something else that I saw was going on today. A San Francisco official has introduced the Karen Act, which would make it illegal to falsely report someone for a crime based on their race. You saw that Amy Cooper, she was brought up on charges for that call she had made. You know, they said she weaponized her race by using, you know, in her description to the police that was an African-American
black man threatening me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, the tone of that guy and the whole thing, because they had asked his response on it, and he was like, you know, he's like, didn't she get fired?
She did get fired.
I think he
Yeah.
was very vocal about saying, I don't want this woman's life ruined.
Yeah, that's what he had come out and said. He said, look, he's like, you know, it brought up a good point. It brought something to light about, you know, how race can be weaponized. But he was like, I feel like she's had enough. Like, you know, she did lose her job and, you know, have charges on top of it and all that stuff. Yeah, it was a jerk move that she did, and she's definitely heard about it, and she suffered some consequences.
He's this dude's like a peaceful bird watching, sweet soul of a guy. I mean, not the guy who would attack anybody in Central Park, but I mean, what a awesome way for him to spin it. Like, he said he doesn't want to participate in her prosecution.
Yeah,
it's all part of the cancel culture. If you mess up, you're canceled. You're done. You can.
He doesn't want to see her completely canceled. He's like, all right, it's good. We've done enough harm to her now.
Yeah, it brought light to it, and it was probably a necessary thing because, you know, those things are really kind of happening. And saying, okay, hey, we need to be aware of it. And yeah, it's always wrong to do that. But yeah, you're right. I think I've been seeing a lot of backlash this last week to where the cancel culture just needs to kind of like pump the brakes a little bit.
Good luck with that.
Well, now they're mad at him because he's not mad at her. And so now they want to cancel him. And I'm like,
insane.
wait.
So what happens is
down.
with the cancel culture, they start turning on their own eventually. They start to eat within.
Yeah.
And that's why the cancel culture is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
People are standing up to it. You're seeing it more and more because you can't let people on social media have that much fucking power. And I get that there's a good thing that comes with some of that. You know, there's some good change that can come with that kind of power. But it's power. There's good and there's bad with it. And people are getting they're getting fed up with that kind of stuff.
Well, there's got to be calm minds through all of this. And there is somebody's got to be calm.
But there's not, though.
And that's just it. The people who can be calm need to be more vocal.
The bird watching guy is being very calm.
And they fucked him over.
Well, and then that's where, you know, other people got to say and stand up for him and say, that's wrong. You know, that guy had it right. And those people do need, because I know a lot of times, trust me, I'm that way where it's like, I don't want to get in the middle of all this insanity because you're not going to win. But you need to say, look, no, I'm not going to go along with this. There's a certain point, and we need to be rational about how we do this. What she did was clearly wrong. She, you know, was called out, and she suffered some, you know, repercussions because of it. And let's get her to the point now where she can get back on her feet and learn from that lesson, and then she can be an example and go to other people and say, hey, look, I made a mistake. don't make the mistake I did. Let her now be an ambassador for what not to do.
The mob mentality is a very dangerous thing, and sometimes it'll turn back on you. The mob, it happens a lot. And you're not gonna believe this, Virginia, but there's actually a Twilight Zone episode about the mob mentality. I will not tell
What do you get $1 every time you mention the Twilight Zone?
Bro, it teaches me a lot of lessons about life.
You brought it up like 6 times this week.
It's a good series.
All right, that $6 check's in the mail.
For the love of the game, you're right. The Twilight Zone would not pay much.
And I'm not surprised by this. I was reading an article today of just how many women with the name of Karen are now trying to change their name and legally are going through because they themselves, and there were 3 different women with the name of Karen who have changed it and just said that just because of their name, how people have lashed out at them, and they haven't done anything. They were just like, I'm just living my life as a person named Karen. And, it's really kind of amazing. I didn't expect that people would have this tone with me, but people were trying to cancel me because my name was Karen.
People are
my.
Yeah.
People are so dumb.
Well, and when it first started out, I was laughing about the whole Karen thing, and I was like, okay, it's amusing. And then it just got to be so toxic, the language with it. And somebody called me out and said, hey, think about... And I did. I sensed a tone, and I'm not a big fan of that now. And I know a lot of people say, look, you're a Karen because you've done something to bring it on yourself. But these 3 women in this article are changing their name who didn't do anything to bring it on themselves. And that's where it's kind of the same thing where it's like, I think we need to, even with that term, be a little bit more careful because people just don't know when to say when.
Well, it's also turned to have a racial kind of a thing to it, too. If you've noticed, the media has been releasing Karen clips with a racial tone to it. And I think it went from the woman being entitled, yelling at I want
asking
your job.
for the manager.
Yes, complaining about her order. Now we're talking about, legit matter of the heart issues here. And
it feels like it's gravitated a little bit more, and
to a non-funnier,
right?
Yeah, and look, I think that people in their bad behavior still call them out, and that's where I said, okay, you know what, I kind of felt that, and I appreciate the person for emailing and calling me out, and that's why we do call them out, because I checked myself, and I said I don't like the tone that this is taking. I don't want to be a part of it, because I want the racial unity to happen. And I think people still need to be called out when they do something wrong. I'm not against that, but you have to make sure that you're free to call anyone out for their bad behavior to say, look, that's not the way to handle it.
I agree with what you're saying 100%, but I was noticing just by people even commenting on social media and seeing stuff in interviews and just seeing stuff, people getting mad at each other, the term Karen was being thrown around. And I'm like, well, I don't know if that was a Karen thing. You're just now you're tagging that on there. And someone was just asking a question, a legit question.
I stopped liking it. At first, it seemed like it was fun and playful, and then when it started to get nasty, I'm like, okay, I don't like nasty. Fun and playful, and if we can keep it lighthearted, I'm all good for. But yeah, when we get to nasty, I'm like, all right, I'm out. I don't think this is going to be resourceful. But I really, in the comments I've read, I think I'm in the minority of that, because a lot of people are like, look, no, these Karens, name sticks. They deserve it, but I do feel for those 3 women, if that is true, what they said in that article, that they're like, I changed my name because people were just being assholes to me.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm not defending the Karens that are mean and terrible at all.
I'm not either.
But I'm saying it's turning into something different.
Yes, that's kind of what I thought as well. Got an email here saying, we have a rule in the chat room that anytime somebody says anything about a pickle on your show, we yell out, Pickle Squad. I think it's something y'all should adopt as well.
Pickle.
The Pickle Squad. Okay. So they yell out pickle.
I love it.
I don't know. Do we talk that much about pickles?
We should.
I know today I mentioned Heinz pickles, and you didn't even know what a pickle was.
I didn't know what a Heinz pickle was. Don't do me dirty. Come on, man. I got a rep to protect.
What is that?
What's a pickle?
I do. I'm a huge fan of pickles, but I don't like the bread and butter. I don't like the sweet. I like the regular, just the sandwich kind of pickle you get on a burger from McDonald's or a Burger King.
Would you eat like a whole pickle?
Yes.
Like a crunchy whole pickle?
I do.
A pickle in a bag?
Have you seen those sandwiches? Now, it's too much pickle for me, but they take those big pickles and they kind of take them kind of gut them, and they turn them into bread instead of
the pickle is now the bread.
Too much pickle.
Too much pickle.
Yeah. Is that too much pickle for you?
I do like a lot of pickle. I can take a lot of pickle, so I would try it.
All right, you're a size queen when it comes to your pickle.
I can take a lot of pickle.
All right.
I've never been to a point where I said no more pickle.
To me, the best. I don't know what they do to them, but the best pickles
Are truly madly deeply.
they're McDonald's. McDonald's get the best pickles.
They do. They have a thin.
Everything they do something special to the ketchups, to the pickles, to the sodas.
They got kind of a bitch ass pickle because it's not like intimidating like some of the pickles out there are like, what's up? And they're in your face. But their pickle is kind of like, hey, I'm just a pickle.
It's tangy, and it's the same thing with their diced onions. I hate raw onion. I hate it with a passion. But something about the diced onions on McDonald's cheeseburgers.
They're not as potent.
Oh my gosh! I want to say it's like sandwich candy.
They're not a biting onion.
No, it's good. I would actually eat the McDonald's onions.
You like everything kind of bitch ass and mild.
I like it sweet, Virginia. I like it sweet, like my heart.
Yeah, just a sweet boy over there.
It's a sweet
You are
kid.
what you eat, man.
Sweet kid from Lake Park.
Yeah, just sweet. Emily sent an email and said that I listened to the episode where it was Jaybird's birthday and he was able to choose what each of you did. I was wondering why you only give this power to Jaybird. I think it would be very entertaining to give this power to V for her birthday coming up. I know she can terrorize y'all whenever she wants, but it might be really fun, at least for the listeners, to give her even more power than she already has.
Yeah, it wasn't anything that was done on purpose. I think it was my birthday, and I sent you that idea to say, let me have the power, Kev. And you're like, all right. And I think it just ended with that.
Yeah.
It was fun. We didn't do that this year. I want to bring that back next year. We should do that, though. Birthday persons in power.
Okay.
I love that. That's how we did it growing up. If it was your birthday in the house.
That's fun.
You got to watch whatever you wanted.
Okay.
You got to eat whatever you wanted. It was your day.
Okay, I do like that idea.
That's cute.
Until the adults said, all right, you're done,
No,
little kid.
you're done.
I'm going to watch TV now.
It's 5 p.m. You've had enough.
And we're on a budget. We're not getting what you want.
Your birthday ends at noon.
And in tears.
Do have a after the show shout out. We hit Gusto in the regular show, but Danielle, Maya, and Elena, they said want to give them one on the ATS. Okay, birthday shout out. Hey, it's a special day.
Whoop, whoop.
Big day. Get some pickles in you. Pickles!
And Jess, one of our great KVJ Nationers from Allentown, Pennsylvania. She said it's been a rough week for my family and actually the whole month. And she said we lost our beautiful granddaughter in a tragic accident last year. And my amazingly strong wife, Juju, has been really sad this week. And she recently started listening to you guys, and she loves the show. And I was wondering if you could just send her some warm thoughts and love and a couple of the corny Denny's jokes that she loves so much.
Let's get his ass in here now. Denny!
Yeah.
Impromptu joke hour.
That sounded smooth. You should be the
Joke
MC.
hour?
You should be the MC.
He's got to go for an hour.
Virginia's just declared a joke hour, so
You got enough material.
if you don't mind, I'm just going to go in the back, and then in an hour I'll come back here and relieve you.
Oh, I'm here to watch
Oh, you're okay.
all 60 minutes.
Okay. 60 minutes.
Give
Wow.
us 60 mins.
Okay. How about a few?
All right.
Here we go.
Can you go back in the anals?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
yes.
You trying to upstage the comedian with some
No,
jokes?
I'm wondering if he keeps a log of everything.
Yeah, I keep them all. I keep them all just in case.
Yeah, we've been talking about that producer Denny's joke book for a long time.
He keeps them out just in case Kevin forces him to do it like he's doing right now.
Yes.
An hour.
I keep them on deck just in case.
You never know.
Always ready.
You never know.
You never know.
Smart.
Let's see here. Let's do joke number one then. What do robots use when they get their periods?
I don't know. What do they use?
iPads.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of gross. I like it.
That's good.
I don't think I've heard that one before.
That belongs in a book.
Is that new?
Super old.
Super old.
I'm just super old. I forget a lot.
He's doing old material, but don't worry about it.
I went back depressingly. Like, I think I started this bit in 2016.
Wow.
The end of 2016. Yes.
Wow.
And
Think of how many jokes you've done.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
I have because I date them each season, so
Did you
I
had
can
to
keep
have written
track.
200 jokes?
I mean, there's
Easy.
hundreds of them. I was kind of just going through them, reading them to Suits, whichever one he
What are
giggled
we doing?
at.
We do have to do a book. That's
Oh, yeah.
We got a book.
What's
We got a
wrong with
War
us?
and Peace size book.
Yeah. There's
we-
a lot in there.
We got to get to that.
Yeah, Danny's working that joke book.
I will.
I'm sure it won't be difficult at all on top of everything you have to do already.
Let's see. Second joke for you guys. What do you call a hipster with a broken leg?
I don't know. What do you call a hipster with a broken leg?
A hopster.
Okay.
Third joke. What is Fozzie Bear's favorite kind of chocolate?
I don't know. What is it?
Wonka, wonka, wonka.
You know I love a walk.
Yeah.
You know I love Fozzie Bear.
Next joke. Why couldn't the police identify the dead baker?
I don't know why.
Because he was a John Doe.
Okay. Yes.
Smart comedy.
Oh
Smart
my
fucking
gosh.
comedy.
Oh my gosh. These are classics.
Let's see. What do new girlfriends and big toes have in common?
I don't know. What do they have in common?
They get banged on every piece of furniture.
58 minutes left. Come on
Yes,
now.
here we
Give me
We'll let you give us one more here.
Let's see. So you guys want a raunchy one, or you guys want
Yeah,
like
let's
a
go
more-
raunchy. It's a
We
podcast.
like to
Yeah.
end filthy.
Yeah.
All right. What do laundromats and threesomes have in common?
I don't know. What do they have in common?
Multiple loads.
There you go, Allentown.
That's a great joke.
There you go, Allentown. All righty. He's just got them for days. Thank y'all for the emails. Mail at kvjshow.com. And thanks for being here. We'll see y'all for your Friday tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.